Hey everybody, this is Chad and Chris. We're two fists of the ToyBoyz. Everybody else is busy. We're sick. So we're hanging out today with Brian Volk Weiss, the founder and CEO, I believe is your job title, of the Nacelle company and Nacelle Toys. Brian, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me back on your show.
No, we're thrilled that you decided to come back. We're here in Star Trek Las Vegas, biggest Star Trek convention that's not on the water, so we're having a great time. And we got some, actually posted yesterday that we're going to be talking to you, and we were flooded with questions.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're going to go right to the fan
Let's
questions.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So folks want to know, when will Wave 2 be ready for pre-order?
This year.
Okay, this year.
I know the exact date.
Okay.
But I'm not.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm not
We know
allowed
how
to
that
say
goes.
yet, but it's this year.
Yeah.
Under 100 days.
Okay.
How about
Oh,
that?
sweet. Oh, that's exciting. Under 100 days. Fantastic. And then any idea when the first wave will ship?
My goal, 100%, is that everybody will have them in hand before Christmas. 80% before Halloween.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
maybe even by Halloween. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
we're trying. We're
Yeah.
trying.
So this might be a little inside baseball, but how are tariffs affecting your production? I've been talking to Master Replicas, and XO mentioned this today that they've been facing delays because of tariffs. Have you guys been dealing with anything similar?
So listen, I gotta be honest. I gotta answer this question, unfortunately, in a long-winded way.
No worries.
Because I answered it once quickly, and somebody in the toy business who I revere felt that I had disrespected his work from a decade ago, and he was right to feel that way. I just didn't say it eloquently. So here's the long-winded answer. As you may know, I think you guys know this, my company does many things that have nothing to do with toys. Toys makes up less than 1% of the company's revenue. So that's the long way of saying, if the profit used to be, like this, now the profit's like this. But it's still profit. It's still a nice profit. So it hasn't slowed us down on anything, not just Star Trek, and we haven't raised prices on anything, not just Star Trek, because A, I don't think the market can bear prices going up. B, part of the reason I keep our prices so competitive is because I want, like I always say my whole life, not just recently, like I look up to Walmart and that inspires me. I don't want to be Tiffany's. So, and what I mean by that is, like, I want our toys in as many homes as possible, and if we keep our prices competitive, that's how you do it. So yes, the tariffs suck. It's really unfortunate, but it is what it is, and hopefully they'll go down again. But we are not delayed, and we are not raising prices.
Amazing to hear. That kind of reminds me of the Shaquille O'Neal model of when he was selling tennis shoes on the cheap, so that every teenager could afford to buy tennis shoes, whereas Jordans were always like, $150, $200. So he was really trying to make it, like you said, like in everybody's home for anybody who wants it. So
And
it's
there's
really
room
cool.
for both.
Yeah,
Like,
certainly.
I always say, I didn't go to business school.
Yeah.
Like, BMW makes a 1 Series, and they make an 8 Series. And one costs $28,000, one costs, I think, $500,000.
Sounds about right.
And probably, if I had to guess, the person buying the i8 drove a 1 Series 20 years ago. So that's life.
Yeah, definitely. So earlier in your panel, we actually saw some really cool photos that we took pictures of so that our fans could see. But we saw that really cool arc that's going to come with the Geordi figure.
Yeah.
And you had kind of mentioned about expanding on that, adding more accessories that are going to fit with that arc, maybe a door, maybe something else. We don't know what it's going to be. We just it's a good guess. Yeah, pretty good. So, are there any more kind of those like playset kind of vibes or anything like that you're expecting to incorporate into the line?
All I can tell you is I would like to do them.
Okay, sure, cool. Okay, I like that. Cool. So we might.
We don't own Star Trek.
Yeah.
So I have to be respectful and careful
Certainly.
of what I say.
Certainly.
Or at least I try to.
Yeah.
Don't always succeed.
Yeah, no,
but yes, I would like to do that very much.
Very cool. So I just got, what do you, this is a question that I threw in there just because I was curious. So we know that you have a huge Star Trek collection. We saw a photo of a tiny percentage of that today. Beyond Star Trek, what do you like to collect?
You know, within reason, I collect everything but wrestling. So I have about a 5,000 piece toy collection.
Okay.
Number one size is Star Trek.
Okay.
Number two is Star Wars. So about half of the entire collection is Star Trek and Star Wars. After that, it would be a tie between G.I. Joe and Transformers. Then it would be Batman. And then a billion, two of everything except wrestling.
Yeah.
I do have one wrestling figure. I have an Andre the Giant. And that's because of Toys That Made Us. We did a wrestling episode, and I wanted to have at least one toy from every episode.
Oh, very cool.
Other than that, no wrestling.
So, speaking of the Toys That Made Us, fell in love with it immediately when I first saw it. Probably watched every episode at least 5 times at this point. I know you guys mentioned, maybe it was back in July, that we should be expecting a couple more seasons to come out. Any idea on a rough timeline of when we might see that?
We are hoping very much to put out season 4 next year, and then season 5 will be in 27. But it'll be close. So, like season 4 will definitely, if we make next year, season 4 will be late 2026. But season 5 would be early 2027 because we're shooting them concurrently.
Together. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Amazing. And then another show that I was a really big fan of, A Toy Store Near You. Right? Loved it, fell in love with it, fell in love with the owners, fell in love with the whole kind of, as it was mentioned in your panel at 1 o'clock, the Toys That Made Us had a lot of soul, like it was mentioned in there.
Yeah.
I think A Toy Store Near You had a lot of heart in terms of what you were trying to do and bring this awareness to these toy stores, during COVID, during such a tough time. Do you expect any more of those episodes coming? You got some more of those in the works?
We'll do at least 3 more seasons.
Oh, wow.
And they're in post right now.
Oh,
so,
great.
They've already been shot.
It's already been done. Wow.
So, because the stores shoot them themselves. So we give them a list of all the footage. I always want to make sure they're getting credit for this. So we give them a list of stuff we need images of, a list of questions and all that stuff. They film it, they send us a hard drive, we edit it, and then if we're missing stuff or we think of new things, we're like, hey, can you get this, can you get that? We do that. Then we lock it, color correct it, all that fun stuff, audio and everything, sweetening, and then we deliver it to Amazon and eventually everyone else.
Oh, very cool.
And we're doing that now with 3 more seasons.
3 seasons, that's incredible. So, we were just talking about your toy collection. How massive it is. Is there anything out there, that grail piece that you haven't got yet, that's kind of on your mind, if you just always keep an eye out for it?
So it's funny, when Toys That Made Us came out, I probably had 25 things that I needed grail-wise.
Yeah.
I am down to 1.
Oh, wow.
And that is Blake's from Star Wars.
Yeah.
You familiar?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. And part of the reason it has not happened, loose, you're looking at 8 to 12 grand.
Yeah.
Carded, one just went for over $250,000.
That's crazy.
So, I haven't jumped into that just yet.
Understandable. I think we all get that. So let me, going back to your Nacelle figures, what was the most difficult figure to sculpt thus far that you could think of?
That's a great question. There is one. Listen, and this is going to sound like bullshit, but it's not.
Yeah.
We're working with 2 of the greatest sculptors
I've
ever worked with, and probably anybody has ever worked with. But we had, who was it? There was one. Man, some of them come and they look perfect. Like Worf, like what you guys saw today at the panel.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I saw. We had no notes,
really,
no nothing.
That's crazy.
But there was one. Who was it? There was one we had. It was Janeway.
The Year of Hell Janeway?
Year of Hell Janeway. just something about I don't know. Part of the problem was the episode is so darkly lit.
Certainly. Yeah.
But that one we went back and forth on more than probably all the back and forth on every other figure combined.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the hardest one so far.
Is her watch part of her body sculpt on that figure, or
No.
Okay.
So she'll come with a hand that has the watch.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But she'll also come with the watch as a separate attachment.
That's
accessory.
Accessory. Yeah. That's really cool. So I know you guys had a deal with Walmart. I think maybe you even had like an end cap or something like that with your Biker Mice figures and a lot of other things.
Yep.
Do you expect these Star Trek figures to be in those Walmart stores possibly? Is that at least a possibility at some point in the future?
Is it first of all, I'd like to always believe there's possibilities.
There are always possibilities. Yeah.
It's a tough question to answer directly because, again, we have a lot of partners and I need to be respectful of them. I doubt Star Trek will be in Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be in mom and pops everywhere. It'll be Newberry Comic. I mean, you name it. Box Lunch. It'll be in maybe almost every store but Walmart.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, and then a lot of people have been asking about this, about the scale of the figures. I know we're saying it's 1/12. They're just curious. Do you think that they'll line up okay with their Diamond Select figures?
Yes.
No, they will?
Yes. That's why I picked that scale.
Oh, really? To just almost like as a continuation of Diamond Select?
Yeah, because again, the two inspirations for the line, the whole thing started with Captain Garrett and Captain Jellicoe. I wanted them to be able to stand next to my diamond collection.
Nice.
Like that was the whole reason.
Wow.
I before we started making toys, I have a lot of friends who own toy companies and who work at toy companies. And I was telling them for years to do Star Trek toys, but don't do Captain Kirk, don't do Picard, don't do Data, don't do Spock. Do the characters everyone wants. And my two examples were Garrett and Jellicoe. I want them to stand next to my diamond figures.
Certainly.
So that's why. Yeah, so they absolutely will. And by the way, sorry to interrupt, so will the accessories. So, as you may know, Valkyris comes with the whole Genesis system.
Yep.
That'll work just fine with Diamond Select's Khan.
That's amazing.
Or Diamond Select's Star Trek II Kirk.
Yeah, that's amazing. You know what's funny is that, kind of looking at the timeline, we were here at STW last year. You guys were very cryptic, but you were like, we got something coming. And a couple of weeks later, the article drops that you guys are doing Star Trek, which we had already guessed. We were like, it's got to be Star Trek, or we wouldn't even be talking about it right now. And then we had the chance to talk to you on Zoom about it. We love that. We appreciated it. But it's funny that all the speculation that we're doing, when it comes to like accessories and figures, you guys are nailing it. And what I mean by that is we'll joke about, Captain Garrett, if you're going to make a Captain Garrett figure, she's got to have a head with a chunk of metal in her head.
You mean concrete?
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's one of my favorite episodes of all time. Like, there's literally a chunk of concrete next to her head.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know how much concrete they use in Federation class starships. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's what we're like. So we're almost joking about it. Well, she's got to have, a chunk of concrete in her head. And then when we look at the altar, we're like, oh, well, they did. They actually thought about that. They're really taking that much care to, as we are fans and we're discussing what we would like to see, even if it's like we're jokingly talking about it, that it's still coming out that way. We were just talking the other day about how, Pike in the wheelchair, you need to have the boop boop, the little boop boop, and then and you guys were just discussing it today about how we could be seeing that. So it's fantastic.
It's these details, apropos what that guy said about the soul. Like, these are what give the toys, or even a toy company, a soul.
Certainly.
Is you stress the details. Valkyris comes with the Genesis system, right? The control panel, and we're still working with the factory to get it to work, we're very close, it'll happen. But basically, when you can turn the little knob on the control panel.
Oh, for Genesis.
And the final column goes in.
Does it? Oh, yeah. Wow.
So, that gives you, a little feeling of joy.
Yeah.
And that's what we hope sustains the whole line we're doing.
Wow, that is really a tangible way to just almost put yourself into this is. Oh wow, that's really cool. Chris, Chris has been behind the camera because our poor producer, she's sick and she's not here right now. But Chris, I've been kind of hogging all the questions here. Do you have any questions you want to ask Brian?
Well, this is a Nacelle related question. It's not really like Star Trek, but what about the Expanse figures? How close are we to seeing those?
They are popping out of the factory as we speak.
Okay.
And should be hitting the water in about a week or two.
Sweet. Wow, that's awesome.
They'll be here definitely before Halloween.
Yeah, they look fantastic.
Yeah, they look awesome. And I'm like so hyped on Nog too after I saw that second sculpt that you guys put in. Like that, man, that was totally him right there.
It was literally Aaron. It was like Aaron's face. And when I walked in to your panel today, I saw Melissa sitting up front, and I didn't realize she was going to be on that video. So when you showed the video, I was literally fighting back tears because I was like, Melissa's right over there. I noticed that she's going to start tearing up because I know, because we all love Aaron so much and we all love his character so much. And when you named, Heart of Stone, obviously one of the most important scenes for his character, one of the most important scenes in all Deep Space Nine. I mean, it was incredibly touching, and it would almost be nice if his figure had those, like, whatever. Remember, he's got the bag of Latinum, and that's what he's trying to pay Cisco with. That would actually be, if we were just sitting on a podcast just kind of bullshitting about what accessories we would hope for, that would probably be top of mind for me. It's just like, here's my, almost like his dowry, like that he wanted to pay Cisco for him to become his mentor. I'm kind of losing my voice already, but anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it. Yeah. Anything else, Chris, you want to ask before we?
I can't really think of anything at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brian, is there anything you wanted to add? Anything else?
Actually, it's not going to come with a gun.
Yes.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, he was such a badass with his laser rifle.
It was absolutely. Can you believe it? Ryan. By the way, everybody thinks my name is Ryan because I mumble. Yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm Cap. Me too.
There you go. So I'm sorry. What was the question?
What did you just say?
How close are we to Guinan?
We have a very specific Guinan that we are developing.
Okay.
Is she gonna come? Well, you know what? I know you're not gonna answer this, but that phaser rifle that she has in that episode, is it? Oh man, I can't believe I just forgot the name of the episode. But where she busts out the phaser rifle and shoots at the ceiling.
It's the nightmare episode.
The nightmare episode. Yeah. We're nobody's.
Yes, she'll come with a phaser rifle, but here's some scoop. I've never said this before.
Okay.
We'll see how good you guys are.
Scooping it up. Okay.
She also comes with a fork.
Is it?
She stabs Q.
Yes.
And Q, right? In the second season.
Yeah.
Okay.
She stabs him. Yeah.
So that's some scoop.
Yeah,
Third season.
definitely.
Third season.
I'm not the
when he
best for
becomes
knowing
human.
what episode is what season, unless it's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have some plans for some pretty cool stuff. For her.
Yeah, that's really cool. That is a really good episode too, because she stabs him. Well, cool. Or any other projects coming up? Do you want to maybe explain what your shirt means real quick before we close out?
Oh, sure. Do you know?
I've seen the video where you mentioned coffee and tea.
Yeah.
So, we didn't want to bring this up, but before you referred to Bambi as a girl and he's actually a boy.
You know what?
Did somebody bust your balls about that already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, many people. And rightfully so.
Okay.
Rightfully so.
Just checking.
Full disclosure, I haven't seen that movie in
me neither.
45 years.
Yeah, well,
and I'm 49, so that should tell you.
Understand.
So, and again, I love this. Like it cracks me up. 99% of the 99.9.
Yeah.
0.1% of the time I don't like it.
Yeah.
But no, I screwed up. I was doing an interview and I said that Sulu is drinking from his coffee cup. He's drinking his coffee, and every day I get comments to that video where they're like, "It's tea, it's tea." So the morning I was flying to STLV, I woke up, I'm looking at Instagram, and I see this comment. So I took a screenshot, circled it, and basically said to my office, "Hey, is there a way to get this on a t-shirt before I get on the plane?" So, and then my joke, which might not be a joke, but my joke is next year, it'll say, "Yes, I know, Nog doesn't have a zipper." Because there was another, and that was That was just a regular mistake.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
me
that's
being an
something-
idiot
yeah.
and having a brain fart. Yeah.
No worries. Well, I mean, that kind of goes to speak to about the positive culture of your company too, which is really important. That that culture that you're creating of. We're we're fans too. So like
Yeah.
we're in this as well. So we're gonna make mistakes, but we're gonna have a good time with it.
And we'll be open about the mistakes.
Yeah, exactly,
Biker
yeah.
Mice from Mars originally wasn't going to come with an ab crunch.
I remember
Everybody
this. I
went
remember
crazy.
I remember this. I remember this.
So we
debate,
added
yeah.
the ab crunch.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
They were right to go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how would they have sat on the fucking
Yeah.
bikes?
Whereas the
Like,
Trek figures, they went the opposite, right? They were like,
Yes, which I was listen,
Yeah.
it was like an unofficial poll, of course,
Yeah.
but I was so relieved because the uniforms are so clean
They look
and beautiful
yeah.
that it's like I
You don't
didn't
wanna interrupt
want
that,
this
yeah.
dumb, like, and I get it, People want to take pictures, people want to pose them, like, I get it, and I respect it, but you can't do everything for everyone all the time.
Yeah,
So
certainly.
so we
Cool.
made a call, and based on sales, I don't think it was
Good.
a wrong call.
We love to hear that because
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard this before, and you've mentioned this in your panels before that Trek fans have been burned before by companies in the past who will start a line, stop, start a line,
Yeah.
stop, and so it's good to see that you guys are 100% committed to do the best you can.
Do the best we can, and also make as many figures as we can before we're not allowed to make the figures anymore. My goal, which I'm very open about, I know we almost definitely will not hit, but my goal is to get to 1,000
Amazing,
figures.
that'd be amazing.
So that's why every figure has its own number. That's why, like, we want to do what hasn't been done
Certainly.
and reward the community, which
Yeah.
I'm a part of. So I'm kind of self-dealing here, but really make the things that people want on their shelves before it's too late.
Certainly. Cool. Chris, I thought you maybe had your.
Oh yeah, I was just saying like the 60th anniversry 2-pack, is that going to open the door for more 2-packs, 3-packs, possibly?
Probably.
I mean, I'd love to
Probably.
see
I mean,
Duras sisters.
It has to. It's not the Duras system.
Okay.
Though it would be cool to show them in like 60s. Like, that'd be cool. I never thought of that.
Oh yeah. So it will be like it'll be a TOS 2-pack essentially, right? So I was kind of thinking, let this be your last battlefield, the half black, half white. Those two guys, those were
yeah.
on my brain when I first saw that. Yeah.
Good guess.
Yeah. I like it. Cool. What do you think else you guys have coming up with Nacelle Company, Nacelle Toys? Anything else you want to talk about and mention before you get out of here?
Sectars Wave 2.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, the hand puppets.
Other
cool.
than Star Trek, our second best wave premiere we've ever had,
Nice.
as I invent a new term. So that's doing great. RoboForce Wave 2 is crushing it. Because we have that show on Tubi that we do with
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very Power Lords. We also announced Power
Yes,
Lords.
yeah.
That's Wave 1, and we introduced them in RoboForce, the series. So the Nacelleverse is booming.
Very cool.
There's starting to be some chat about maybe doing a second wave of The Expanse. So that is, as we're getting close to getting these things out of the factory. And,
An expanse of the expanse, if you will.
yeah.
Very cool. Very nice.
So yeah, no shortage of stuff going on.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us, Brian. Thank you for taking all this
Thank
time
you.
out. We very much appreciate it.
Yeah,
And,
thank you.
yeah, we're looking forward to just seeing more of what you guys have coming on.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks
Thanks,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you,
Enjoy,
Brian.